Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Battle Arts Professional Wrestling. I'm Anthony Corelli, and tonight you're going to see a fantastic display of what Battle Arts Professional Wrestling is all about. Our first match, we have two of our studs in Rising Stars, Randy Rain and Mike Dorosti, going at it for the number one seeded spot, going into our upcoming Heavyweight Championship tournament. Freedom Wallace, what do you think about that?
Well, Anthony, I think that those two guys are the furthest from the top two competitors here at Battle Arts Academy, and it's the main event of tonight's program that you should be tuned in to see.
Well, that's your opinion, Freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. This is the kind of action you gotta see live. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Anthony Corelli, and I'm joined by Freedom Wallace. Freedom, there he is, Mercenary, Mike Dorosti, definitely a fan favorite, making his entrance and way to the ring. You don't seem too impressed, Freedom.
That's because I'm really not that impressed. Who's this guy he's got walking behind him here?
That's Raymond Bernardo, a pillar in the community, one hell of a businessman who's taken Mercenary Mike Dorosti under his wing and has guaranteed that he will become the first ever Battle Arts heavyweight champion.
Looks like a used car dealer or something.
He does sell used cars and new cars as well. Don't overpay, buy from Ray. Mike Dorosti, definitely a fan favorite here, just soaking up the admiration of the fans.
It really makes me sick to see all these fans admiring Mike Dorosti.
Tremendous physique. Looks like he's putting hours in the gym. Referee Harry D on top of things, making sure everything's kosher. His nails are not too long. He's not overly sweaty, or perhaps doesn't have any Vaseline that would affect his grappling.
Well, here comes the opponent, and I'm equally unimpressed with him as well. It's Randy Rain, everybody. Whoop-de-freaking-do.
Come on, Freedom. This is Randy Rain, another fan favorite. Two studs here, two Goliaths, if you will. They're going to battle it out to determine who will be the number one ranked fighter going in to the Heavyweight Championship Tournament.
Anthony, I really don't understand how these guys are the top two that have to fight it out for number one. On the one hand over here, we've got Missionary Mark, and standing on the ropes there, we've got the Create a Wrestler template from every wrestling video game ever. Randy Rain, here he comes.
But he definitely would be a prototype of a wrestler. Mercenary Mike Dorosti just staring him down. This is already intense. You can feel it. You can cut it, the tension with a knife. A little bit of sportsmanship there.
Yeah, that's because those two are cut from the same cloth.
They are both Portuguese.
Ah, yes. Cheesecloth then, right?
As you just heard me say, this is for the number one spot, and let the best man win. This match does have a 20-minute time limit.
I really sincerely hope it does not last the full 20 minutes.
Well, with these two guys, anything could happen. It could be over just like that.
Well, we may see a stalemate, or we may just see a stale match. Let's find out here.
Trying to intimidate one another, eyeing each other down. Oh, looks like he's sending him up the ropes for a popularity contest.
Yeah, Mark Doritos, yay! This guy's just sickening. Here we go. Look at how they're going to cheer for this guy, too.
It seems that the audience is divided 50-50. They don't know who they want to cheer for more.
It's laughable, really. Ray Bernardo down here getting all excited. Finally gets his chance to shine, and he picks this guy.
Yeah, the fans, it sounds about 50-50 if you ask me. All right, they look like they've had enough of that, and here we're going to go.
Their size is impressive, I'll give them that, and the Bulls lock horns.
Big lockup. Big lockup. No one's giving way. No one's giving way. Oh, Randy Rain came out on top of that one. The initial lockup goes to Randy Rain.
And referee Harry D, there's a man you can respect, getting in there with the count.
I wonder how much that's going to affect Mike Dorosti losing the initial power sequence. He lost. Randy Rain overpowered him. He used that vertical base and leverage. Now Dorosti getting low, and Dorosti taking the second engagement, if you will.
There you go, a little bit of self-esteem back for Mark Doritos as he wipes his man bun.
Come on, Freedom, it's Mike Dorosti.
Mike Dorosti, whatever. I'll call him whatever I feel like calling him.
1-1. Let's see where this is going to go. Big lockup. Headlock. Just cinching it. Randy Rain looks a little bit... Whoa, reverses it. A headlock of his own. Tremendous side bicep pose as well. One-handed pull. Oh, big tackle. Randy Rain. Mike Dorosti, the first man to hit the canvas.
And Mark Doritos checking on the man bun one more time here, making sure that didn't come loose. Seems to be his primary concern, dealing with Randy Rain here.
I'm actually going to have to agree with you on that one, Freedom. That man bun is pretty sad. Big headlock, side headlock, Mike Dorosti on Randy Rain. Randy Rain walking in the ropes, shoving Dorosti off. Big tackle, this time Randy Rain hits the mat.
Took him a second to realize that he was successful there.
Well, with a collision like that, I mean, you could have your bell rung, that's for sure. These are two behemoths just colliding, like it's like a car accident.
Yeah, you know what? I will lighten up just a little bit on both their cases because I don't want these behemoths coming after me. However, I would be prepared if they were to. And here's Doritos with a headlock.
Well, you won't see them in the heavyweight tournament because you are competing for the light heavyweight championship tournament.
Well, you know what? I figure if the light heavyweight title weighs about 20 pounds or so and I've got that on, that would allow me to qualify now, wouldn't it?
Probably not.
Gonna have to talk to my lawyer.
Big hip toss. Randy Rain getting the better end of that exchange.
You know any good lawyers? Or
I know a lot of good lawyers, unfortunately. Still pretty even here. These guys are still pretty fresh. They're still trying to get it into each other's head. Trying to get that advantage. Big lockup once more.
Randy Rain is an impressive specimen. I will give him that. He towers over Dorosti here. Whoa, leapfrog.
Reversal of the hip toss.
Yeah, see, Mark should have never tried to do that right there. I don't know why he would think a leapfrog would be a good maneuver for a guy his size.
Looks like he has to work on his agility and dexterity there. He's a power wrestler, not an agility wrestler, and he has to remember that, what got him here to the dance.
I think he's got to work on his mentality overall and just making smarter decisions for himself. Look at it, locked and loaded on the back of Bernardo's shirt. It's laughable.
Randy Rain has that great Luganis body. Oh, big body slam, Mike Dorosti. First power move of the match. He's enjoying that. Randy looks a little perplexed here. nobody can figure out how to get the advantage.
Like I said, going to be a bit of a stalemate here until one of these two competitors either makes a mistake or finally does something smart.
You're right, Freedom. I think this is going to come down to who will make the first mistake and if the other person can capitalize on that mistake. Here goes the crowd again. 50-50 torn right down the middle.
Let's go, Mikey.
Oh, first punch thrown. Randy Rain punched him right in the face. And now he's throwing some kicks. This wrestling match just became a fight.
Ooh, that was a big European uppercut there from Randy Rain.
It looks like Bernardo's trying to close a deal there for his guy, Randy Rain.
He's trying to sell a used car through some kind of app or something there.
He's gonna, Mike Dorosti, I meant to say. He's looking for things to try and get him sponsorships, to get him commercials. He's a real manager, and I think he's gonna help Mike Dorosti's career quite a bit.
Well, there's always Doritos for Mark Doritos. Call him up. Ray Bernardo, there's your opportunity. Ooh, Randy Rain slamming him down by the man bun.
I like seeing this aggressive side of Randy Rain. This means a lot to him, and he's definitely willing to go that extra distance here. At least before Mike Dorosti is. Harry D on top of things, making sure that's not a chokehold. And what I mean by a chokehold is not on the trachea. It can be a sleeper, but you can't crush the trachea. That's illegal.
Our ringside camera people doing a fine job. Back elbow from Randy Rain.
Randy Rain, the first guy to definitely be in control of this match, has the advantage, and rightfully so. He's not letting up. Back to the neck. He's trying to wear him down now. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes remaining.
Now, if the winner of this matchup is the number one ranked competitor, where will the loser be ranked in the tournament brackets?
The loser will be ranked number 2 and will be on the opposite side of the bracket. If these two were to meet in the tournament, they would have to be in the finals. Some people think we're actually seeing a preview of the finals right here.
I sure hope not.
Well, if it's anything like this match, it can go either way. Like Dorosti, couple elbows, hitting the ropes. Uh-oh. Oh, clothesline up for Mike Dorosti. Momentum is shifting. Big running clothesline. Looks like a sidewalk slam. Oh, the impact. The ring shook. Randy Rain able to kick out after 2.
Definitely not going to be enough to defeat Randy Rain. Mike Doritos is going to have to pull out all the stops here to get a victory.
These guys are starting to look a little worse for wear. All these impactful moves are starting to accumulate and take their toll. Like Dorosti just waiting for him to turn around. Be careful, Randy. He's waiting for you. Oh, he has him up.
This is the Missionary's finisher. No!
Reversal! What a powerful maneuver! Does he have him up for his finishing maneuver? He does! He hits him with the Rainmaker! It's it! This has put it away everybody!
That was pretty
2,
easy.
and that's 2. Oh! God, Mike Dorosti kicked out with a Rainmaker!
All right, Anthony, you know what? I got to say, I really did think that was it. I didn't think that Mark Doritos had it in him to get out of the Rainmaker, but obviously he's got a little bit more than I gave him credit for.
I've never seen anybody kick out of the Rainmaker. Anybody!
Well, that's because you're yet to give me a match with Randy Rain.
Mike Dorosti, very impressive intestinal fortitude here. Quite resilient, kicking out of the Rainmaker and getting to his feet. Here comes Randy. Dorosti fights back.
Closed fist or closed wrist. Can't quite tell what he's hitting him with.
Oh, that was a palm strike, but I'm not sure. I have to watch the replay in slow motion.
Check the other camera.
Oh! Dorosti had a temporary advantage, but Randy Rain shut that down, and now he's back on top.
Big Irish whip. Here comes the big boy.
Ooh! Big Vader-type splash in the corner. Mike Dorosti looks like he's in serious trouble.
What's this now?
Back suplex right on his upper shoulders and the back of his neck. This has to be... I cannot believe this guy's kicking out. Where is he finding this energy?
I would imagine that Ray Bernardo is starting to second guess his choice of competitor, and yep, he is checking his phone to see who else he might be able to sign.
He's not checking his phone for that.
He is, look.
He's formulating a game plan. He's a tactician. He's a mathematician. He's a scientist. He knows exactly what he's doing.
A scientist. I won't even elaborate on that, because Ray Bernardo is going to watch this one day, so.
The only thing that concerns me is that Ray Bernardo is a winner, and I hope he doesn't, take Mike Dorosti to the dark side, so to speak, with doing whatever it takes. Mike Dorosti has him up. Mike Dorosti hit him with his finisher. He hit him with his own finisher. 1, 2, could this be? No. You know what? I saw Randy Rain. His knee actually hit the ground, which I believe absorbed some of the impact.
Yeah, they went down in a heap there.
If that was clean and that was flush, that could have been it. These guys are exhausted. They can barely stand up.
Now,
cheering for Randy Rain now.
Yeah, it seems like they're more so in favor of Randy Rain, which does not really surprise me, but of course there are the Missionary Mark faithful out in the audience there. Obviously some new Missionary Mark t-shirts just been released, because there's a whole lot of them there that I can see in the crowd.
Oh, geez, these guys are exhausted. Ooh, these guys are exhausted. They're starting to get sloppy, and this is when athletes get hurt, when you've reached this level of fatigue. Harry D checking them. They're both down. This is called a double down.
That's shades of Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior battling it out in front of 67,000. Who am I kidding?
Well, this is capacity crowd here. Over 300 people in the Don Koloff Arena. This excitement, you got to see it live. I mean, there's not an empty seat in the house. Standing room only here at the Don Koloff Arena.
Now that I am proud of, that so many people came out to see this show. However, I can guarantee you they didn't show up to see Randy Rain and Mark Doritos.
Here we go. They're trading 1 for 1. Just testing each other's jaw here with right hands.
Ooh, that was a good shot.
They're exhausted. Just shoving reverse.
Oh my, what's going to happen here?
I don't know what's happening. In the corner! Spine against the turnbuckle. That's only a thin layer of padding there. And there's a huge bolt behind that. That could really damage his spine.
See what Randy Rain does next here. Oh, took too long to decide, as per usual.
I think both guys here just don't know what they have to do to put the other away. Just a slugfest. It's just been reduced to a bar brawl, a slugfest. Mano versus Mano.
I guess you could call them that. Doritos now, big chop. Oh,
big chop.
See, now that's just going to make Randy Rain mad. That is not a good decision.
Burying those kicks in the midsection, trying to take the wind out of the Randy Rain. Randy Rain reverses them with some shots of his own.
A little bit of ferocity behind those. This could be it right here. Rainmaker number 2, and it's finished. Oh, yeah, that's it. But wait a minute. Nope.
That's it. That's it. That's the 20-minute time limit. This match is a draw.
Ugh. You kidding me? I can't believe I just sat through that whole thing. All right, so what happens? Neither guy's number 1?
This match must have a winner, so we're going to go 5 more minutes.
Oh my God, 5 more minutes of this?
Sorry, Freedom, I had to interject there. I had to declare this match 5 more minutes. We do have to have a winner. We do have to have a number 1 and number 2 seeded competitor going to the Heavyweight Championship tournament.
All right, well, excuse me if I doze off.
Mike Dorosti can barely stand. He's picking him up again.
Ooh. Oh, rolls him up. 2, 3.
Whoa, with a roll up. With an old-fashioned schoolboy, Randy Rain has put away Mercenary Mike Dorosti with all that punching and kicking and heavy slams. It's an old-fashioned roll-up that gets the victory. Randy Rain victorious and now seated number 1 going into the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament.
How appropriate. Mark Doritos loses with a schoolboy, and that's exactly what he is.
Now that was exciting, ladies and gentlemen. As you saw, Randy Rain is now seated number 1 going into our World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Our next match is a 6-man tag match with some of our more interesting characters here at Battle Arts Professional Wrestling. Let's have a look. There they are, the compound, if you will, by the leader Buck Gunderson, Rob Styles, and the animal Karou.
It just goes to show the experience of Buck Gunderson to have compiled a monster and such a weird character and styles.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by the international superstar Hornet, and earlier tonight there was a match with Dustin, Quicksilver, and Buck Gunderson that broke down as both parties hit the ring to support their guy. The match was stopped, and it has changed into a 6-man tag match, which you are about to see right now.
I think this is the first time that we're going to see Randy Bynoe, DJ, and Dustin together, whereas these guys have been training together, working together for a while.
These guys have definitely been hanging out, and they're going to have a lot more jellification, if you will, than Bynoe, DJ, and Quicksilver. Look at these freaks. Look at this Rob Styles painting his face with a smile on it. Because he wants to hurt you and he wants to smile while he's doing it.
Being led by their special guest manager, Bernardo, the team of DJ, Randy Bynoe, and Dustin Quicksilver.
Here they are, definitely fan favorites, led to the ring by Bernardo, who is the manager of Randy Bynoe and DJ.
All business, Bernardo. He's bringing an excellent business sense to them, and he's a manager by profession. So bringing that quality to his team is what they need.
Absolutely. Look at this Rob Styles. He calls himself Smiles. He's like an animal.
An animal, more specifically a reptile, crawling around, slithering.
He does resemble reptilian properties. I would agree with you there. Ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight, you will see the international superstar Hornet refereeing the main event with Yuki, Ishikawa, and Freedom Wallace.
That's right. Seeing these guys in the ring right now, it's getting me a little excited because Dustin Quicksilver himself, he's not usually in tag team competition. He's a singles competitor, and he'll be one of the competitors in the light heavyweight tournament.
Yep, he just made it in the light heavyweight tournament. Cutoff was 190 pounds, and I believe he was like 188. So he'll be one of the biggest guys in the light heavyweight division.
He probably did that on purpose, cut some weight.
I would. Of course, Randy Bynoe and DJ, heavyweight competitors. Randy Bynoe has to be over 260 pounds.
Buck Gunderson brought the kendo stick to still keep an advantage to his team.
Yep. Hey, 3 guys versus 3 guys in a kendo stick? Absolutely, that's an advantage.
What's stronger to a team, a kendo stick or Ray Bernardo?
Ooh, that's good. I have to go with the human factor here and give the edge to the babyface team. That means good guys for those keeping score at home.
All right, let's get this match underway.
As you can see, Buck Gunderson has ice cream cones on his pants. He has a long history with the fans here at the Don Kolop Arena and teasing them with promising to give them ice cream and then not delivering.
Randy Bynoe wants ice cream. The people want ice cream.
Everybody wants ice cream.
Rob Styles, what kind of flavor ice cream do you think he likes?
Pistachio. He probably doesn't like ice cream because he's cold-blooded. Buck Gunderson trying to push Randy Bynoe. That's not going to work. That's a mountain of a man in front of you. Oh!
That's what you get.
Demonstrating his strength and power advantage. Buck Gunderson wants nothing to do with that. He felt something he wanted nothing to do with.
Taking the smart move, tagging Karou.
The animal. There's a couple of heavyweights right there. Nose to nose.
Both of these guys training extensively in freestyle wrestling, but with so much anger, do you think their technique will suffer?
Well, they're trying to do a classic lockup here, but I think eventually, as the match goes on, they will get hot, and it's going to break down into a brawl. It has to. Wow, stalemate.
Not too many people can stand up after a tackle from Randy Bynoe.
No. Both competitors have drastically curly hair.
It's people in their crazy hair.
Big lockup. Two behemoths going at it here. Go behind Randy Bynoe. Ooh, back elbow by Karou.
Part of me hurts every time I see Karou throw an elbow because I know he knows freestyle wrestling. That's the influence of Buck Gunderson.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think he wants to fight. He wants to hurt people. And he's sharpening his skills by taking the freestyle wrestling classes. Vicious elbow by DJ. DJ's striking is really coming along.
The tag team dynamic of DJ and Randy Bynoe is showing here.
Whoa! Karou finally got dropped, but it took two of them. Don't get too flashy, boys. You got a serious fight on your hands here. Cover! Kick out. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Karou down.
DJ.
Wow, fancy. Looks like it's a triangle choke and an arm lock at the same time. This could also be a pin. What a maneuver by DJ.
We're seeing Ray Bernardo here and Buck Gunderson getting into it.
Yeah, Ray Bernardo is definitely wandering into the opposite territory here. Sleeper hold, DJ on Karou. Another one of those big elbows. He broke the hold with one elbow. That's what you call a big. Oh,
Back to the sleeper hold.
Very impressive wrestling by DJ. Ooh. Karou using his head as a weapon, and that's quite the weapon. That is a big melon he has.
Here's our first look at Styles in this match, and not looking so good so far.
DJ was ready for him with a big hip toss, kick out. DJ almost went to the wrong corner. Now he's tagged out. Here comes Dustin Quicksilver, one of the fan favorites here at the Don Koloff Arena.
And he is not happy with the attack that he got earlier, going straight to punches.
Yep, there we go. This match has become a fight.
Smiles with a bit of a target on his face. He's painting on himself.
Yeah, I'd want to slap that paint off myself if I could. Buck Gunderson, yet to really get tangled up here, kind of letting his thugs do the work for him.
A nice drop kick by Dustin Quicksilver.
Beautiful drop kick from Dustin Quicksilver.
Right in the kisser, but Styles is still smiling.
He has that damn permanent grin on his face that you just can't wipe off.
Are we going to see another one from Dustin Quicksilver?
Whoa.
Call that a bandera in Mexico.
He was ready for him. Stiff kick to the lips. And sunset flip. Can this be it? Whoa.
The athleticism of Dustin has been training the Ontario Performance Center. Doesn't really have sunset flips. Buck Gunderson hesitant, tagged in for the first time in this match.
Keeping his head on the outside, so the referee has to keep them separate. Referee Nick Wildley in the ring, one of our junior referees here. He's been given a hard time lately by the Latin lover. Buck Gunderson taking advantage of the opportunity, attacking from behind like a cowardice villain would, and now he's really putting it to Dustin Quicksilver. Buck Gunderson sometimes exhibits the characteristics of a coward, but when he has the advantage, he becomes a different animal. Vicious, just vicious.
And again, right, as soon as he gets the advantage, he takes him back to his henchman.
Karou, look at Karou, just teasing him. Dustin Quicksilver knowing he has to get out of here. He's no longer effective in this ring. He has to reach his corner. He has to tag in a fresh guy. He's hurting, but he still has some fight in him, though. Oh, vicious headbutt by Karou.
I wonder if Karou has his face painted under there.
With a face like that, you don't need to paint that. Big body slam, facing the direction of the corner that he wants to go to. That's just added insult.
Randy Bynoe feeling threatened. The team's feeling threatened, I think. They got to come in and break up pins.
Yeah, but I think Karou moved and ended up kicking up his own guy, so not very effective there. Rob Smiles back in the ring.
Seeing some cohesion in this tag team.
You're right, Hornet. They've definitely been working together, and they have a lot more cohesion than DJ Bynoe and Dustin Quicksilver.
Once upon a time, Smiles right there would have gone for an armbar, but this influence from Buck Gunderson, he's not taking to his technical skills as much anymore.
Yes, Smiles quite the jiu-jitsu practitioner, but lately just wants to hurt people instead of win. Pinpoint accuracy, dropping his elbows on the elbow of Dustin Quicksilver. Buck Gunderson back in the ring.
Conveniently after Dustin's been warmed out.
Using his head as a weapon.
Classic Buck Gunderson.
He must be teaching Karou that, because Karou has developed quite the headbutt himself. Another one, right on the arm. They're not letting up on Dustin Quicksilver's left arm. He's very injured right now.
Quicksilver's showing a lot of heart here, but he needs his partners.
Here he goes. He's fighting back, trying to work his way back to the corner where his teammates are waiting, reaching, trying to... right there. Oh! Almost
They
tagging.
can only reach a little farther.
And Buck Gunderson bringing him back to the danger zone, if you will. His corner.
Here we're seeing the jiu-jitsu that you were talking about earlier from Rob Smiles.
Just working on his left arm, cranking it. There's only so much a shoulder and elbow can take, Hornet. Nick Wildly on top of the action.
It's going to be hard for Dustin to tag with a hurt hand. He can't reach.
You have to use the other hand. Dustin's in trouble here. There's no doubt about it. He's fighting back with everything he has, and he's trying to make the tag. Smiles using his head. Oh, Buck Gunderson flying across the ring and knocking DJ off the ring. Randy Bynoe has had enough. Here he comes. And referee Nick Wildly holding it back. Look behind you, referee.
Those vicious punches in the corner now.
They're just mauling him in the corner. And the referee didn't see a darn thing. Big suplex by Karou. He is in trouble.
They've effectively weakened another member of the team in DJ.
Yeah, he looks like he's gotten his bell rung. Karou keeping Dustin in that teasing range, if you will. Now he's bringing him back to their corner. Isolating Dustin Quicksilver is the way they're going to win here. If they can keep this up and he can't reach his corner, there's only so much somebody can take. They're going to win.
Buck should keep his eye on Dustin Quicksilver.
Just taunting him. Again, smashing the arm on the metal turnbuckle that connects the top rope to the post. Nothing funny about that.
I think Buck's getting overconfident. He's losing track and starting to just give him a beating. He's getting overwhelmed here.
Yeah, he should go for the victory here. Just put him away while you can.
He's trying to prove a point.
Looks like he's going for some type of slingshot or pole vault type maneuver. Whoa, Dustin Quicksilver.
Dustin, he landed on the bottom rope. That's the Ontario Performance Area athleticism right there. And he makes the tag.
He was able to get his balance and make the tag. Here comes Randy Bynoe. Vicious back elbow. Flying knee. Momentum has definitely shifted. The fresh man is in the ring.
And Smiles is still smiling.
Big power slam by Randy Bynoe on Smiles.
This could be it.
Bringing him back to the corner, bringing Dustin back in.
Dustin wants a piece.
Buck Gunderson coming in with the kendo stick. Uh-oh. Referee's going to have to, he's losing control. He did not get a chance to use the kendo stick, so they did not get disqualified. Ooh, Dustin.
The referee did not see that.
Dustin just got crotched on the top rope. Oh.
This could be it. This could be the compound fracture.
The compound fracture, ladies and gentlemen. Vicious maneuver, and that's it.
The experienced team of Buck Gunderson and the compound took this one.
We're going to have to review this footage because Buck Gunderson did use the kendo stick on the outside. I'm not sure if that's a disqualification because it wasn't used in the ring.
I think Bernardo is not done with this.
That's the official decision, the official announcement by George Iceman, the compound victorious. Bernardo getting in the face of Buck Gunderson with ice cream. Buck Gunderson is just livid.
Things are escalating. I think we need to get some wrestlers out here.
Oh, God, there it goes. Now they're fighting on the outside. There's kids out there.
We need to get somebody to break this up right now.
They can injure spectators. This is not what we want to happen in the Don Koloff Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, pandemonium is breaking out. This is the kind of action you got to come down here and see for yourself. You can't see, you can't feel what's happening through the television screen. Oh, I just heard a whack on the kendo stick. Oh my God, this cameraman, look out! The fans at the Don Koloff Arena are just in awe. They're speechless of what has transpired here.
Well, I guess you can call that one for the bad guys. Coming up next is our main event, teacher versus student. Coach Yuki Ishikawa takes on Freedom Wallace in a main event that is going to go down in the history books. Let's have a look at this one.
In December, Yuki Ishikawa I challenge you.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Listen. I'm gonna make you feel. Real feel. It's gonna be a great Christmas present for you. in the red corner, weighing in at 161 pounds, from Stirling, Scotland, this is Freedom Wallace! His opponents, weighing in at 56 kilograms, from Untitled Japan, ladies and gentlemen, the legend, Yuki Ishikawa!
There you heard the introduction from George Iceman. This main event about to take place. I'm joined at the commentary desk by referee Nick Wildley.
Thank you, Anthony. Glad to be here. This is a match that the fans have been looking forward to for a very long time, and certainly both wrestlers have.
Classic story of master versus pupil. Has Freedom Wallace accumulated the skill set to take out Yuki Ishikawa? We're getting right to it. Ishikawa, the aggressor, I'm surprised. Freedom Wallace is the one that has something to prove, and Ishikawa is going to show this young pupil exactly how it's done.
Certainly Freedom's not a man who would be adverse to mind games. Could be trying to lure Toy into a trap of sorts.
Not sure about the kilt. Might get in the way, but we'll see.
At the very least, it may blind Yuki Ishikawa.
Yuki Ishikawa, definitely the fan favorite here, as Freedom Wallace has had a falling out with the fans at the Don Koloff Arena. Back and forth, some really good exchanges here on the ground. Both guys quite polished in the grappling department.
Freedom certainly polished, but is there a chance that Yuki Ishikawa is allowing him to get the advantage?
I don't know the benefit of letting him get it, but there they are, back on their feet again. The international superstar Hornet officiating this match. Senior referee Harry D was going to do it, but well, we thought this match might get a little carried away and out of hand if we need Hornet in there, just in case he has to pry these guys apart.
We've seen Freedom stoop to those sort of levels with men that he has trusted and respected before.
It's a literal chess match taking place here with submissions on the ground. Here he goes, ankle lock. Freedom Wallace kicking off Toy.
Even being in the ring with somebody so experienced as Yuki Ishikawa, Freedom does not seem too nervous, though reluctant to lock up.
He could be nervous, but he's definitely putting on a good poker face here. Back and forth, big takedown. Yuki Ishikawa, right to the side headlock and potential submission here. Up. Freedom Wallace saw it coming, got his arm out. Hoarded on top of things. Oh, neck crank.
Side headlock, certainly a very strong position from Yuki Ishikawa. But Freedom is able to take him over with a head scissors.
Yeah. Ishikawa knows how to twist the head in a headlock to maximize the pain and the stretching of the neck. Very uncomfortable position. Here he is. Here they go, back on their feet again. No significant strikes thrown. Yeah, this is definitely a grappling contest thus far.
Surprising from Freedom due to the lack of respect that he's shown Yuki in the past.
Oh, there's one. Now Yuki's settling in. Looks like he's enjoying this now. Oh, shot to the rib cage and to the head.
Not allowing Freedom any mercy or room to breathe.
He's definitely showing why he's the master. And he's the student. Here he goes. Reverse. Oh, big forearm in the jaw of Yuki Ishikawa. Freedom Wallace making a statement of his own. An arm lock attempt. A little bit too close to the ropes. Let's see what... Oh, escape from Yuki Ishikawa. Grab the ankles in a scissors.
Freedom almost had that arm lock cinched perfectly. But Yuki able to reverse.
Battle Arts ring is an 18-foot ring. And you have to be very careful of where you're applying submissions because the ropes are never that far away.
But if there's anyone who can position his opponent perfectly, it will be Yuki Ishikawa.
Yeah, very, very ring savvy. Knows exactly where he is at all times. Freedom Wallace going for, looks like an attempted crucifix here. with a little bit of a Fujiwara type armbar of his own. Ishikawa rolling out of it. Ooh, gator roll, getting on top of him. And an arm block of his own. Whoa! Last second, Freedom Wallace clenched his hands. That would have been it.
Ishikawa seems to be one step ahead of Freedom at every turn, regardless of the peril that he gets put in.
Makes you wonder, did he not teach him everything? Ooh, transition from arm lock to triangle choke. Freedom Wallace is definitely in trouble here.
It's a very dangerous position to be in. He needs to get to the ropes and put Yuki onto his head very quickly.
Able to escape. Very impressed with Freedom Wallace's grappling here. Able to go hold for hold with the legend, Yuki Ishikawa.
Freedom has been training very hard. He even has Yuki reaching for the ropes at this point.
Well, Freedom has been focusing on multiple disciplines: freestyle wrestling, judo, submission wrestling, as well as professional wrestling. So his grappling skill set is definitely coming. Ooh, calf slicer! For those watching at home, that is one of the most painful submissions you will ever feel.
Freedom is able to reverse and has Yuki back in an arm lock. Ishikawa able to roll through.
Interesting dynamics when it's teacher versus student, because you literally have the same move set and you know how to escape everything. Oh! Arm lock, here it is, fully extended, and switch to an ankle lock.
Unbelievable. Ishikawa is able to get you from any angle in that ring.
He's so fluid. When you think he's going for something, he's actually setting you up for something else.
But Freedom again able to reverse.
Oh, dirty kick to the face. There goes your clean contest with a boot to the face. Another one, dropping knees right in the chest. Ishikawa looks like he got rocked on that one. He's slow to get up.
We were mentioning the dynamics between teacher and student here, but we have to remember that Freedom has been training in multiple different disciplines, and he may know different avenues to take here other than what Yuki has taught him.
He could develop a whole skill set of his own.
Of course, incorporating a little bit of street fighting.
This double stomp to the back of the head. That's going to send a shockwave up and down your spine, right through your arms. Yuki Ishikawa making his way to his feet. Oh, big forearm of his own.
Ishikawa is here for a fight. He is not backing down for a second from Freedom Wallace.
And they are trading back and forth. Vicious forearm strikes. Freedom Wallace better get control of this or it's going to be over soon, and he's in control again. Snap there. Dropping an elbow in the crown of the skull of Yuki Ishikawa. The cervical vertebrae just can't take that kind of impact.
That's going to disorient you for at least a couple moments and allows Freedom to get into another submission position.
Deep, he has this one deep. He's going for a head crank with a potential arm lock. Multiple opportunities here.
You get the feeling that Freedom is looking for a submission. He wants to make the master Yuki Ishikawa tap out and submit in the middle of that ring.
Arm lock extended. Ishikawa has to grasp his hands, and he got his head out. Back into the triangle choke of his own. Freedom Wallace is no joke. Ishikawa reaching for the ropes and his arms going down.
He seems to be fading.
Is he fading? He's coming back up now. But as he still has him in the triangle, there it is, it's broken now. And he got out. He was just conserving energy and slowly and slithering his way out. Dropping a knee of his own right on the side of the head. Oh, Freedom Wallace.
Deep into the jaw. Seems to be trying to prove a point to his student, Freedom Wallace.
He's going to have a hard time chewing gum tomorrow. Ishikawa looks like he's regained his composure here. Momentum has shifted. He is in control. Big uppercut! And a knee. Followed by a neck crank. He's turning it up. He's changing gears. International superstar Hornet getting them out of the corner. McCray taking advantage of the break. Freedom Wallace taking advantage of every opportunity he can here.
You think he would show the little amount of respect to allow the master a clean break in the corner.
He's going to work on multiple body parts here, just trying to wear down Yuki Ishikawa.
Both men so experienced with grappling and submissions that he can lock on different submissions to any body part as long as he has them weakened.
This match is definitely taking the toll on these athletes. They're slowing down. They're getting fatigued.
Freedom going for a head and arm choke here.
Yeah, that's deep. And here we go, switching over to looks like a Kimura. No. They transition so quickly. Oh, look at this. Has him wrapped up in a pretzel. Into a, surfboard!
That is an ugly position for Freedom to be in.
How do you get out of that?
The pressure on his spine and neck has got to be incredible right now.
Wow, very impressive, very difficult. Oh, kick to the back of the head. It looked like he raked his eyes to get out. He actually raked his eyes to get out of that hold. Smart, yeah, but that's dirty. There he goes, he's going to work on Ishikawa's left leg.
Again, trying to bring the punishment to Ishikawa, trying to make him tap out in the center of that ring, even if he has to go a little against the rules to do so.
Yeah, both guys are tremendous competitors. They love to win, but more so, they cannot stand to lose.
So clear with the pain etched on Ishikawa's face, but refusing to give up.
He's definitely gesturing for the ropes here, which means he cannot figure out a way to get out and needs the ropes to break this hold. He's in trouble. He is in big trouble. What an upset this would be if Freedom Wallace takes out Yuki Ishikawa. Switching it and driving a knee right into the mat. That's uncalled for.
Uncalled for, but will definitely give an advantage to Freedom when he goes back to those submission holds. A very intelligent competitor is Freedom Wallace.
Really trying to wear down, taking away that vertical base of Ishikawa and dropping an elbow in the back of the head. When you don't see it coming, it's much more impactful. Now working on the right leg. Ishikawa's legs are going to be in serious question here if he gets back to his feet.
Ishikawa throwing big feet, trying to get out of the submission.
He's dropping heel kicks on the back of the head of Freedom Wallace to try and break the hold, and he did. Look, Ishikawa can barely stand.
It's going to be harder for Ishikawa to lock in a submission, unable to stand, and it's going to be much easier for Freedom to wear him down now that he has him in this vulnerable position.
You see what he just did there? He was begging off on his knees, begging like, forgive me, and then cheap shot, headbutt to the midsection. Now Freedom Wallace is back in control, going up top. Big elbow! God! Right on the forehead of Ishikawa. That's going to send you into next week. I don't know how much more he can take. This match is very brutal. Another arm lock. Oh, going for it. Ishikawa blocks it. Look at the shoulder stretch. Oh!
Deep into the ribs of Freedom while he's on the ropes.
Oh!
Yuki is looking to hurt him today.
Yeah, this is broken down to a fight both ways. Ishikawa is giving it right back to him. All those cheap shots. He's getting his revenge. Oh, thunderous right hands on the back of the head of Freedom Wallace. How much of those can he take? And he's firing right back. Oh, standing drop kick.
We've talked about the dynamic between the student and the teacher here. Yuki seems to want to prove to Freedom how much he's hurt him, and he wants to repay him physically.
Uh-oh. I hope this doesn't prove to be a mistake. He's going up top, taking a risk. And he lands the missile drop kick off the top rope. This could be the beginning of the end for Yuki Ishikawa. That is a very impactful maneuver coming off the top rope.
Ishikawa smart, though, to get outside of the ring after such a devastating maneuver. Does not want to get locked into a submission and have this match end.
Whoa, reversing it. Looks like he's going to snap his arm. Oh! The impact on the elbow and shoulder is tremendous. That's an equalizer if I ever seen one. Modified Kimura here.
Freedom's arm's got to be damaged after that last move. And now being in the submission, he might not have much left.
Drops right into a Fujiwara armbar. This could be it. He's flat out on his belly. You need to get to your knees to take the pressure off, and he is not on his knees. Freedom Wallace looking to get to the ropes. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it?
No one can put this move on quite like Yuki Ishikawa.
And he's reached the ropes. Yes, he was taught by Fujiwara himself. Sleeper hold right in the middle of the ring. Let's see if this is it. If he can wear him down. Both guys are fatigued. The wobbly boom rams him backwards into the corner and turns around with a right hand to the midsection and a forearm to the jaw.
Perhaps not the prettiest, but Freedom Wallace is being very effective in his moves.
There's his judo. Big judo takedown. Oh, gosh, I don't know what that did. Pull his hair. That could strain the back of the neck, the lower back, the hamstrings. That could damage your whole body. He's pulling out all the stops here. Vicious Irish whip, or Scottish whip, if you will. Flying knee into the midsection. Freedom Wallace seems to be changing gears of his own here. Oh, went for the bulldog, and Ishikawa shoved him up.
Send him across the ring with that.
Ishikawa's to his feet first. Wallace slow to get up. That took its toll. Boom! Forearm! And here they go. They're trading, standing in the middle of the ring.
Neither man willing to budge or give an inch.
Oh! Did you hear that slap? Wild right hand by Freedom Wallace. And they're exchanging hold for hold right in the middle of the ring. It's a grappling demonstration. Oh! Saito suplex right on the back of his head.
That's the kind of maneuver Freedom may not be able to recover from.
Wow. How much more can he do? Another Saito suplex on the back of his head. This has to be it. This has to be it.
Ishikawa seems to be closing in. He's looking to end this thing.
He's definitely proving a point here with those vicious suplexes. Oh, standing head kick. That's it, he's out.
There's a concussion if I've ever seen one.
He has to be out. Ishikawa pulled him up to his feet just to apply the octopus submission hold in the middle of the ring.
He has something to prove with this one.
That's it.
It's over.
International Superstar Hornet calling for the bell. The winner, the master, the legend, Yuki Ishikawa. The crowd is on their feet here. They've witnessed another legendary match from Yuki Ishikawa. Freedom Wallace was game tonight, but the student has not yet been able to beat the master.
Freedom Wallace was definitely game tonight. However, he came up a little short versus his coach, Yuki Ishikawa. Well, that's all we have for tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed it. Join us every month as we produce a new episode of Battle Arts Professional Wrestling.